A couple of things that you just really need to be aware of that are totally miss, and they're just the number one. I'll just name a few that are on the top of the list. Number one, if you carry high balances on your credit cards, you're going to have good credit. Your credit model has nothing to do with the high balances on your credit cards. It has to do with what you're paying off on them. So let's say you have a $300 credit card. You need to pay it off each month or pay down to 30% of its limit. That's key to building and putting points on your credit. So it's not like, oh, yeah, man, I've come alive. American Express called me today and they want to give me a $35,000 limit. Do you need that $35,000 limit? Because if you don't, it's not going to help you.
Right.
It just, you can, if they're giving it to you now, they'll give it to you later if you need it.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I pay all my bills on time, Darby, and I have good credit. False. No. If you do not have revolving credit, 35% is revolving, meaning loans, a home, a mortgage, credit cards, student loans, anything of that nature that is going to give you revolving. You have to pay every month. That's 35% of your score. You need to make sure you have those things on your credit. And if you don't, you can call me and we'll talk about how you can do that with the secured card, etc. Another myth is, I have not used these credit cards in a long time, and some of them cost me money, a yearly fee, and I'm going to just close them all out. No, don't do that, because it is going to bring your score down. Understand your history is one of the most important parts of your credit score. It's in that 35%. Do not close out your good history.
Right.
You know, y'all, let me ask y'all, adorable girls here, do you think that anything in life is free? Answer me.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so do you think having good credit's free?
Absolutely
No.
not.
Okay, so if a credit card charged you $35 a year to have an X card, a credit card, that would be worth it, don't you think, if it gave you positive points on your credit, which would save you thousands of dollars on a loan. So keep those active. Keep those active. This is a great one. If I check my credit personally, if I check it, every time I check my personal credit, it affects me negatively. False. The only time that your credit is affected negatively is when you go out to more than one lender. Like, let's say you're shopping for a car.
Yeah.
If you're shopping for a car and you go to Toyota and they pull your credit and it's not where it needs to be, well, the Toyota down the road's going to pull it and they're going to get the same information. Don't think that they're going to, and every time you pull it, that's going to affect you negatively. So you need to be aware. If you pull your credit at annualcreditreport.com, that's annualcreditreport.com, you get one free credit a year. If you do that, it will never damage your credit. You could actually look at your credit every single day and not damage it. So these are just some myths and some education, because remember, it's not just the negative items on your report that we do need to restore and take care of, but we want to give you that education and advice how to add positive points on your credit and to build your credit like building a house. It's a process. We're going to take it one brick at a time.